There's one kind of moment that was important in me starting to teach strumming the way I do. It was a student came up to me and she said that she had been studying a strum on YouTube. And she said, well, I've been studying a strum on YouTube and it goes down, down, up, down, up. Do you know it? And so I kind of chuckled to myself because I don't have them, you know, in a drawer somewhere with little, you know, files. This one's down, down, up, down. Yes, I know the one, you know. And so I asked her, you know, oh, down, down, up, down, up. How does it sound? What kind of rhythm does it make? And she says, I don't know. And so it was kind of a moment when I thought, geez, you know, she doesn't know what sound she's trying to make, but she's trying to remember a certain pattern. There must be a better way to do this, you know, there must be another way to do it. And a lot of people struggle with those downs and ups and what they mean. And it's a way of writing down strums. It works well enough, but I thought there must be another way to do it. And so that's what I set out to do. Well, I set out with a goal. My goal was to develop a way of teaching strumming that would not involve downs or ups. I'm not going to say down or up. So, because if I talk to musician friends of mine, guitar players, ukulele players, and ask them how they learned strumming, did you ever use down, down, up, down? None of them ever did, and neither did I. I just figured it out by listening to recordings. So, how does this work, and how can I teach it? That was the question. So, I started using little bits of paper because I find people are freaked out just by the mechanics of playing a ukulele. That's enough. So just getting that strumming motion isolated was important. And I just got people just hitting pieces of paper. And I soon found that people were able to hear the rhythm that was needed in a song. They could hear that real quick and they could mimic it on the paper without knowing anything. I'll give you an example. So here's a tune. Some people might do this for a while, but they soon hear that there's moments of rhythm in that song that don't fit in this, so once they double it, there it is, it's a lock fit. And they can feel that and they can know that, so it builds confidence. So yeah, so we're on the pieces of paper. Next step we use is we get onto a ukulele, but we don't strum chords yet. We just mute the strings like this, you know. So we can't do any damage. And you know, people are just strumming along. They can strum along with the same song, you know. You know, they get used to the feel of the uke. And then we get into playing different rhythmic ideas, you know. I might have them do something like this. Da 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 da. All strumming ideas that use the same basic movement, but the rhythmic idea comes when you hit the strings, when you choose to hit the strings, you know. And that's what the down, down, up, downs describe, but I want people to come to that naturally. Yeah. So you'll notice if you look on YouTube that all strumming patterns look pretty much the same visually. That's because they use the same movement. You can do, I'll show you. You can do a bunch of different strumming patterns with this movement. I'll show you. There's one, or yeah, or this. You can see that the basic movement is always the same, but it's the rhythmic ideas that tell me when to hit the strings and when not to hit the strings. And so that's what I do. I develop it step by step so that people can do that naturally without having to concentrate on downs and ups. What? What do you want me to say? My line? it's fun and it's easy. Can you hear it?